All right, so here it is. Hopefully the battery's charged because I'm having a problem. With the stator over here. I don't know what the heck's going on, and I've checked it on the multimeter, and it's getting the right ohm readings that it's supposed to be getting. There's no break in the rotor at all. It's checking out good. So I can't figure out why the battery's still not charging, because I got the voltage regulator. You can't really see it right now because I don't have my headlamp on, but it's a used one from the same year. It came off as 750, but it's the same part number. And I don't know why, but maybe it wasn't checking out completely right, because the readings between all the wires, all the yellow wires, are supposed to be the same ohm reading, and they're not. According to the book says they're all supposed to be the exact same ohm reading, and then when you reverse them, it's supposed to be either higher or lower depending on what lead you put on it. But anyways, hopefully the battery's charged up, started up, because now I finally adjusted the vacuum. I went down and adjusted the carbs. Let's go ahead and turn the fuel on here. If I can do it with one hand. Here, hold on a second. I have to get this. There we go. All right. Got the fuel flowing. And come down here, and I haven't had any leaks except for just a little seeping coming out of the accelerator pump. I honestly think whenever I start to ride this thing, that will go away. But it's not leaking. It's just a small seepage coming out around. I think when that diaphragm actually gets some more heat in it, it'll finally seal up all the way. But let's go ahead and start it. Starts right up. I got these needles. Let's get them bouncing just a little bit so you can see that one. And here's number 2. This is what they all sync to. If you're running 4 carburetors, more than half the time, number 2 is going to be your master, and that's what all of them get adjusted to. So let's get this one bouncing. And they're so sensitive, but get that one bouncing just a little bit. Get this one bouncing just a little bit. There we go. And you can see they're all right in line with each other. I mean, that's about as perfect as I can get the vacuum on all of them. I mean, it says that they're allowed to be out. It says in the book they're allowed to be out 2.5 Hg from each other, and I got them as close as I can get them. I try to get them as perfect as I could using these pressure gauges, vacuum gauges. But she's sounding good. Just a little bit of a crunching noise. This kind of went away actually. Had a little bit of a crunching noise yesterday once this heated up on the clutch basket, but I think that's just once I get this thing rolling, get the fluid going through it and see if it lubricates those plates up. But I finally adjusted the mixture. I got them about 2 3/4 out. I went to 2. It says on the book an initial setting is at 2. Then I went out a half on all of them, and then I went out a half again until I heard it pick up RPM. And then I went back on number 1 until it dropped RPM. And then I turned it back out a whole turn, and now they're all set at about 2 3/4 out. Almost 3. But they're all exactly the same. So that's what you want too. You never want your mixture screws, one to be at 1.5, one to be at 2.5, one to be at 3. You want all your mixture screws exactly set the same across the board. So that's what I got. It's sounding freaking awesome. I got the RPM set down to about 1,000. It says in the book 1,000 plus or minus 100 RPM. And you can tell obviously this is bouncing around a little bit, but I don't have an actual you know, talk meter or anything to put on it to check the exact RPM, but it's as close as I can get. It's good. And it's dropping right back where it needs to. So other than that, man, I got this fan blowing on it because obviously I've been doing all these adjustments and it's been getting kind of hot just sitting here. So gotta have the fan on it so it keeps it cooled down. But I'm happy with it. It's running great now. It fires right up. I'll figure out the charging situation. But anyway, I appreciate all you guys checking out some of these videos. If you've been watching along as I've been working on this thing and all my pictures and videos and stuff. But I just want to share it with everybody because, you know, if anybody out there is like me and wants to get into messing with old vintage motorcycles, you know, take it from me, I didn't know a single thing about motorcycles until I started breaking into them. I got all these motorcycles and started just messing with them and getting into them and figuring out what's going on, reading the manuals, you know, just reading everything in the manuals and watching a bunch of YouTube. And, you know, I got a couple buddies, I got a buddy at work and a couple other friends that are real into motorcycles, and you know, they've helped me along the way. So it's just been fun. And, you know, anybody that wants to mess around, that's mechanically inclined, wants to get an old vintage motorcycle, you know, go out there and do it. Go get something out of a barn, out of a field, you know, out of an old garage where it's been sitting forever and somebody doesn't want to mess with it. Go get you a bike and you know, have fun with it. And don't be scared. Just get to the manuals. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there that have helped me out tremendously. And it's just been fun, man. It's been a blast. You know, it takes a little bit of money to get the tools you need, but after you get the initial tools that you need, you know, you're looking at, you know, nickels and dimes for some of these parts and some of the stuff that you need. So anyways, thanks guys for checking out this stuff, because I've been having fun with it. I just enjoy it. You know, maybe I'll make a YouTube channel one day doing this stuff. We'll see. I don't know, you know, if anybody's gonna watch it or not, but hey, I'll have fun doing it. So peace. You guys be safe out there.